This is ASP.NET Web API tutorial, and you are watching part 2 of creating new Web API project. In this session, you will learn creating a new ASP.NET Web API project, explore and understand the Web API code auto-generated by Visual Studio. Now, how to create your project. Before creating a project, if you start a new application and if you will get error, may get the following type of errors like package installation error, could not add all required package to the project, the following packages failed to install from. In this case, what you will do, you will call PowerShell, Windows PowerShell, and inside of Windows PowerShell you will give a command set execution policy all signed, and click enter uh, to solve this error. Another way to solve this problem is go to tools, select new package manager, and inside of that package manager console you will get a bottom side prompt package manager console and type R and hit enter. When you hit enter, it will solve your problem and all your solution explorer will generate all the files or class files, right? Now to create a new project, what you will do, you will go to the file, select new project, select C#. If you want to develop a program in C#, select ASP.NET Web Application. Suppose my web application name is Web Application Demo 1 and my location E drive kusum.net folder. Inside of that my project will be saved, right? To create Web API project, you will select Web API and select checkboxes of MVC and Web API. You don't want to put this project on cloud, so uncheck these checkboxes of host in cloud and press OK. When it runs, it displays all the messages, what files are created and what are adding, like that. In the solution explorer, you can check here all the controllers, models folder and views folder generated, right? Now here already generated by default web API controller and MVC controller. This values controller is my web API controller. You can check here, this controller is inherited by API controller class. So this is web API controller and it uses this namespace using system.web.http, right? And one MVC controller is home controller. This MVC controller is inherited by this controller class and it uses the namespace using system.web.mvc, right? Okay. Inside of value controller of web API, API controller, There are all the methods: get method with parameter, post method, put method, and delete method, right? Now if I want to run this project, what I will do first, I will build a project. The building is necessary to run the project of web API. So first build, every time you will build first the project, then run the project. When you run the project, localhost and the IP address is generated. Now to run API, we write API slash, what is my controller name? Controller name is values controller, right? This one. No need to write controller, just put values. So put values and click. What it displays? It displays authorization has been denied for this request. Why this error message is created? Because in my program there is authorize given. Authorize attribute is given. This prevents to run the project because I have not given authorization and directly run the project. So I will comment on this. I will comment this authorize attribute, save it, build it, and run the project again. Right. Forward slash API forward slash values. Now this values displays all the list of data value 1 and value 2, because here in the get method I have provided string set of strings as value 1 and value 2, and that same displayed here. Now if I want to display only first string, then it will display first string as a value. Why? Because inside of this get method passing parameter, it returns only value. Whatever if you pass 2, even though it will display only 1. Why? Because in the return there is return value, so it will display only value. Whatever ID you will pass, it will display only value, right? Okay guys, now what happened if I comment all this code? Select this all, press Ctrl K C to comment this, Ctrl K C, not open. Okay, let's select all the things, all the code, but this debugging is running, so it doesn't happen. Select Ctrl K C, right? Now I have commented all the code. Now what happened if I doing this? Save, build. While you building the application, it must be succeeded, right? uh, Run your project. API values. Okay, See what the message is. No HTTP resource. No HTTP resource was found that matches the request URL because HTTP reports resource. All I have commented it. So it displays this error, and no type was found that matches the controller name values because in this get methods parameter passing I have also commented, so that error was created, right? And why we use this authorized attribute that we see in our last lecture. Before giving the lecture on authorized attribute, I will give you the explanation of HTTP verb attributes like get, put, delete, and post methods in the next lecture. So guys, if you like my video, then please like it, share it, and subscribe my channel. And if you want to contact me, you can contact me on this address. Thank you. Have a good day.